In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the automatic data collection monitoring feature inside the Bolt Pattern Analysis software. The automatic data collection monitoring feature automates the process of getting data into a Bolt Pattern Analysis solution. This is a nice feature because all the operator has to do is measure his parts and the results are automatically displayed. How this feature works is it looks for data files associated with Bolt Pattern Analysis solutions. If the data files appear, the software will automatically load the solution and play the data collector. If you're not familiar with the data collector, view the Configuring Data Collector video. Here you can see I've got the Bolt Pattern Analysis software running. I'm using QC Calc Real-Time as my data collection and export software. And here at the bottom I've got an RPM Training CMM running. This allows me to simulate running a part on a coordinate measuring machine or some other measurement device. So if I click on the simulations here, I can choose a particular simulation I want to run. I'm going to inspect the part and watch what happens. You'll notice the OP40 solution was automatically loaded and the data collector was played. Data was pulled in and analysis took place. This all happened automatically. So if I were an operator measuring a part on measuring system, I just measure my part and this all appears. It all happens automatically. Let's go ahead and run another part and see what happens. Here you can see QC Calc Real-Time automatically closed the OP40 database and opened up the OP10 database. Data was automatically exported and another analysis occurred. So you can see this makes it really simple for the operator on the floor. So how do we set up the automatic data collection monitoring feature? It's really quite simple. You click on the File button, click on Help. You'll notice you have Automatic Data Collection Monitoring Setup button here. You click on this button and it will bring up a window, and in this window is where you will configure the auto data collection monitoring. So you can see here we have an OP10 solution and an OP40 solution. You notice when I click on the solutions to monitor, if I click on the OP10 on the right hand side, it's showing you the files to monitor. These are the actual files and the location of the files that the software will go out and look for. And if it sees that file, it knows it needs to load the OP10 BPA solution. And here you have the OP40. To add another solution to the list of solutions to monitor, I'll click on the Add Solution button. It'll bring up the File Explorer. Then I'll identify the BPA solution that I want to add to the list. I'll pick the example operations.bpa. Now, when you add a solution to the list, what it will do is it will extract the data files to open up from the data collector and add that to the list here. So it knows it needs all four of these files, the OP10, OP20, OP30, and OP40 files. And it needs to have those files on the system before it'll load the example operations solution and then play the data collector. Something to note, if you make changes to the solutions, if you go in and make changes to the data collector, let's say for example you get rid of some of these data files, the changes that you make in the solution will be reflected in here. So this will update itself to reflect any changes you make to the solution. At the top of the window you notice there's a checkbox to enable the auto data collection monitoring. When this is checked, it's going to look for these data files and go through the automatic process. If you want, you can check the wait for button press to load solution and play data collector. This is kind of nice This will require the operator to click on a button before it actually loads the solution. If he's working on a project and new data becomes available, you may not want it to automatically just read in that data, that new solution, and read in that data. You may want to wait till the operator hits a button so that he can finish whatever he was doing before loading the new data. So my automatic data collection monitoring setup is complete. I click on OK. And now let's go ahead and measure another part and watch what happens. Alright, so I measured another op10. Notice I've got a button down here in the lower right hand side that says new data is available for op10. Press button to play. So if I click on this button, what's going to happen is it's going to read in the new data and then display that information. So I click on that button, new data is read in, the solution is opened up, the new data is read in, and now I have an analysis. So that really is all there is. That's all there is to setting up the automatic data collection monitoring. To learn more about the bolt pattern analysis software, visit www.beckerqualitysolutions.com and click on the bolt pattern analysis help video link.